What's up guys, welcome back for another video featuring YgoPro and the new Kaiju archetype. A few moments ago, I think a few hours ago, it was announced that, or released, that the new Kaiju archetype is going to be released in Core. So I believe next week we have our sneak previews, if I'm not mistaken. The new Kaiju archetype, 2 new monsters are already revealed and a field spell. Nonetheless, they definitely have potential. So first of all, a big props to Yu-Gi-Oh! Hack again for scripting and coding these cards on YgoPro. Guys, feel free to check out the link in the video description to Yu-Gi-Oh! Hack's channel. So feel free to download his update there to update for Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. So not on Devpro, it's for Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. So let's take a look at the archetype first. 3 new cards and then a few duels as an example. The first 2 cards, monsters that are released are known, are 2 boss monsters, a level 8 and a level 7. They work very similar and they both have a few effects. Their first effect is that you can special summon them from your hand by tributing 1 monster your opponent controls, and then your opponent will get your Kaiju monster. It acts very similar, like something like a Lava Golem, Volcanic Queen, or something like that. So finally we have an archetype where cards like Owner's Seal or Remove Brainwashing has potential in. But yeah, again, on the first sight, this might seem mediocre. So let's take a closer look. Their second effect, if your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, you can special summon your boss monster, so either level 7 or the level 8. So we have Comongus, which is the level 7, and Doragon, the level 8. You can special summon them from your hand. So that's a nice way to get your big beatstick free on board. Although you as a player can only control 1 Kaiju monster on your side of the field. The difference between both of them is that your level 8, your Doragon, can remove 3 Kaiju counters indeed from your side of the field, or from everywhere. It doesn't really matter, to destroy all monsters on your opponent's side of the field. So where are the counters from? Well, then we have the field spell. The field spell is called Seafront, and every time a card is sent from the field to the graveyard, doesn't matter, reinforcement of the army, upstart, goblin, doesn't matter, your Seafront will get 1 counter. So it's kind of similar like Gateway of the 6 for 6 Samurai. Your Seafront can only have a maximum of 5 counters. Now, as soon as your Seafront has 3 or more counters, you can activate its effect and search one of your Kaiju monsters during your main phase, of course, and then you can do that once per turn. So once per turn, it's pretty much a +1. You can only do that if your Seafront has 3 or more counters. Also, the last effect of your field spell is that, again, just like the Cosmo Down Cosmo field spell, is that Seafront also has a built-in protection effect, is that when your opponent activates like Mystical Space Typhoon targeting your Seafront, you can remove 1 Kaiju counter from it. Your Seafront is protected from destruction, and it will also get another counter because your opponent's MST is sent to the grave. So your opponent is stupid if he activates a Typhoon on your Seafront. Again, something important is that when you search a Kaiju monster from your deck with your Seafront, the counters are not removed, so they stay on your Seafront. Again, very big, also a big difference with Gateway of the 6. And the last monster, which is level 7, it's called Comongus. Comongus, the big difference between level 8 is that Comongus can negate a monster effect from your opponent when it's summoned, for example. So when your opponent normal or special summons a monster, you can activate your Comongus' effect by removing 2 Kaiju counters from everywhere on the field, so probably from your own field spell, and until the end of the next turn, the monster you negate cannot attack and their effects are negated. So again, a very good, very solid effect. The archetype has potential with ninjas, with Hanzo and the what is it called? The super transformation, the ninjutsu art trap card, searched out by Hanzo, can special summon your level 8, not the level 7, because level 7 is an insect type, the level 8 is a dragon type. So the archetype has potential, as you will see in the duels. So let's hop into the first game. Alright, this is one of the duels I've had today. Still testing things out, the deck list will follow soon. Yeah, the deck I'm running is Ninjas with Traptrix, also with the new rank 4 Exceed Traptrix card, and of course the new Kaiju Archetype. So normal summon, or at least activate the field spell, so again, every time a card is sent from the field to the grave, like Upstart, like Reinforcement of the Army, your field spell will get extra counters. And again, if you have 3 or more counters, you can get a Surge every turn. Yeah, I think my opponent knows that I have a bottomless set, so I'm obviously going to finish Heinous Lumina, negate the effect. Of course, it's not, yeah, my Murmileo is destroyed, it's not really going to matter. Again, my field spell gets an extra counter. During my turn again, get a nice plus, activate the field spell to search, I think the level 8, get a level 7 on board on my opponent's side of the field, because I have my remove from Brainwashing set, very cool. You're immediately going to flip it over, so I can negate, for example, the Lila, which I do here by removing 2 counters from the field spell. I'm also going to negate the Nodon. Again, it's not once per turn, you're level 7, so again, here I'm obviously forced to Solemn Warning my opponent's Exceed summon, which is the Excited Knight. I think my field spell only has 1 counter on it, so normal summon Murmileo, again get the Surge, get some nice pluses, so very cool here. I do have the option to Exceed summon for something like Rhapsody or what's it called, Rafflesia, the new Traptrix Exceed. But again, I do have a super ninjutsu art set. Then again, you can only control 1 Kaiju monster, so I can't I can't activate my ninjutsu trap card. But again, this is not enough because I activate Duality, so I can't Exceed summon for Cowboy. But again, get a nice plus with the field spell. Already have 3 Kaiju monsters in hand, so, and also I have my remove Brainwashing trap card set. So I'm in full control of the game, so kinda cool. The next tool, he gets a start, Shadal immediately gets Construct on board. Okay, it's not really a big threat, since again I can tribute one of my opponent's monsters from my Kaiju monsters, either Comungus or Doragon. Activate the field spell first, no MST, so normal summon Hanzo, try to search out my ninjutsu trap card, then activate Rhoda. Rhoda is a counter on, like this, yeah, the counter is put on my field spell, a second one also because of Upstart. And then tribute my opponent's Construct, 3 counters, so I can get the Search, immediately flip over remove Brainwashing trap card to get at least gain control of my Comungus. Negate the Mathematician summon again, I don't want to let them pop my remove Brainwashing trap card with Dragon, and I'm also going to negate the Construct. It's again not once per turn, so the Construct and the Mathematician cannot attack this turn. He goes for Leo, okay, a good choice. But again, I'm not threatened by the Leo, I can just tribute it with one of my Kaiju monsters, or I can just pop it with my Duragon's Monster Destruction effect. Here, of course, the Duragon is a big threat for him, since I can just remove 3 counters on my side of the field, right there, from the field spell to pop all of his monsters, so he activates Ring of Destruction. It's not going to matter though, because again, my field spell has 3 or more counters on it, so I can just get another search, again, search out for Duragon, and then tribute this Leo. Again, I gain control thanks to my remove from Brainwashing. Oh yeah, I think it's called a remove Brainwashing or remove from Brainwashing. So I can gain control of my monster again. Again, I'm in full control of the duel thanks to my diamond. So again, I can nicely attack for a game. So very cool here. The trap card definitely paying off, and of course my Doragon paired up with Comungus negating those monster effects is very good. It's definitely not something to underestimate. So guys, yeah, leave your comments down below, leave some suggestions, decks that I need to try out, archetypes, or at least, yeah, card suggestions that I need to try out with the Kaiju archetype. The deck list will follow soon, still testing things out, it's still very early. So guys, I said thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or a like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out, peace.